First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors, as always, to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson will be entitled, What We Desire More Than Anything Else is the Kingdom of Heaven. What we desire more than anything else is the Kingdom of Heaven. And, a lot of people would think, money, what they desire most in this society, more than anything else would be, money, fame, fortune, good health, a great family, family-oriented, a family man, to live life to the fullest. But what we desire, the hopeful elect, Lord willing, I'll be part of that number. Lord willing, we be part of that number, is the kingdom of heaven, man. To be saved from this vile place, from the destruction and the chaos and the judgment that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is about to bring. To be saved from that and to receive the kingdom of heaven. Real quick, let me get this in 2nd Esdras. (9) in verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So we want to be saved from this wicked and vile place, man, this ungodly, perverse society, from our enemy. We desire the kingdom. We desire perfection. We desire righteousness to flourish throughout the earth, throughout the Israelites, which we know that it's not going to come, by our own hands, by our own works, but we got to wait upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's what it says, wait ye upon me. And Zephaniah, and it's also quoted in the New Testament as well. Wait ye upon me. Zephaniah 3, I believe it was quoted in the New Testament. Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured by the fire of my jealousy. So we want to be protected from during that time, from the judgment that the Lord is going to bring. This is what we desire, man. We hate it here. We don't want to be here any longer. But we also understand we got to wait upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and we do not have the power in our hands to bring forth the kingdom of heaven. Acts 1 and verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? Now, when you get that word asked in the interlinear in the Greek right here, I'll play it.
Strong's G 1905, eperotao.
Eperotao. It says to accost one with an inquiry. So to accost one, look up, to speak to stop, to have a discussion with. And now when you go to the other one, as a verb, approach and address someone boldly or aggressively. So they was boldly asking Yahweh, they kept asking Yahweh, hey, is now the time? Is now the time that you're going to restore again the kingdom to Israel? It says to speak to address, to have a discussion with, to initiate a discussion with. So they just kept asking Yahweh to confront, to importune. Let's see what that says. Let's see. harass someone persistently for or to do something. So they was harassing Yahweh. Hey, they kept asking him persistently. Persistently, in a persistent manner, continuously. Tamyad, continually. So that's what they was doing. And even when you get it in the NLT, it says, verse 6, so when the apostles were with Yahushua, they kept asking him, Lord. It says they kept asking him, Lord, has the time come for you to free Israel and restore our kingdom? Because this is what they desired more than anything else within the world at that time. They wasn't worried about what the Romans was talking about. They wasn't worried about what anybody else was talking about, who was in rulership. Okay, well, you're here now. You've been raised. We're with you. Is now the time that you're going to restore the kingdom to Israel? They wasn't worried about anything else, man. They was worried about the kingdom of heaven if it was going to be established at that time. And there's the same spirit that we're in, man. Of course, we're going to use the world, not abuse it. We're going to go about our daily walk, our daily lives, walking in this truth, walking amongst these people, living peaceably among, if possible, living peaceably among all men. We're going to do these things, but at the same time, we desire the kingdom, man. If it came down to choosing for America to continue on or the kingdom of heaven to be established, we're choosing the kingdom of heaven 144 times, man. Every time. We don't want this world to continue. We don't want this world to flourish. We want the kingdom of heaven to flourish, to prosper, to grow. This is what we're desiring, man. According to his promise, Yahushua promised us this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua promised us this. He said that he would return. John 14 and verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. So, Yahushua, because this is written in red, so this is Yahushua speaking. It said, you believe in the Most High, believe in me. Verse 3, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. So Yahushua said, hey, I'm going to come back. And when I come back, I'm going to save my remnant, save my elect, bring forth judgment upon earth, and establish the kingdom of heaven. This is what we desire. This is what we are patiently waiting for. We're not worried about anything that's going on in this society. We're waiting on the kingdom of heaven, and this is what we want earnestly. This is what we're anticipating. The kingdom of heaven. Now, let me get an example of the kingdom. Daniel 2 and verse 44. Daniel 2 and 44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So what we're inquiring for is a kingdom that is going to stand forever, that will never fall again. A kingdom that is flourishing in perfection, in righteousness, never going off, never transgressing, never falling to their enemies ever again, for all eternity. You can't even fathom that, man. What the Lord has prepared for those who love him. I have not seen, nor ear heard. This is what we are desiring, man. 1 Corinthians, we'll get it right here. Isaiah 64 and verse 4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O Most High, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for thee, for him. So, anything that you could think of, anything that you've seen within the society, in a movie, in a game, in a book, it doesn't compare the fabulousness that you may have seen in a movie, how this kingdom was prospering, how this person was prospering, how this society was prospering, and it was just perfect throughout the whole movie. How they was in so much fame and glory throughout the movie, in a book, in a game. Anything that you have seen, it does not compare to what the Lord has prepared for us. Anything that you have thought of, oh man, that would be great if this happened. Generational wealth, it doesn't compare to what the Lord has in store, man. Anything that you've heard of, oh yeah, we're going to do this for the American people. That's low level compared to what the Lord has in store for us, man. Reparations. $1 million for all black people. That's what they're crying about. Well, that doesn't compare to what the Lord has in store for us, man. And that is you can't even laugh at that. That's so low level, man. We don't want reparations. We want Yahweh Shem Yahshua to return and to save us from this wicked, vile place. To bring perfection to the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Peace. Revelation 21 and verse 4. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. This is what we are inquiring about, man. This is what the hopeful elect should be inquiring. You shouldn't be worried about getting a whole bunch of money in this society, getting the nicest and the fanciest things on this side. Fame, glory, wealth. We don't want that, man. We'll get that in the kingdom. Lord willing, we're part of the elect. All that will come in the kingdom. Right now, our mind, speaking to myself first and foremost, should be focused on getting the hell out of here in the kingdom of heaven, man. Doing what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua requires of us. As it says in Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6, 5. Ephesians 5 and verse 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. That's what we're doing. That's what we got to do right now. Understand what the will of the Lord is and continue to push forward into the very end, no matter what is set in front of us, so that we can finally obtain what we have been so desiring for so long, man. The kingdom of heaven. Perfection. A lot is going on right now, and we have to continue to endure, speaking to myself first and foremost. Matthew 24 and verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. This is what we're pushing for. This is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for righteousness. We're fighting for perfection, man. Matthew 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. It says above all else. This is what we must do, man. Now, I love getting this word and these words. Zeteo G2212, Zeteo for seek. To seek in order to find. What are we trying to find? The kingdom of heaven. It says to seek in order to find out by thinking, meditating, reasoning, to inquire into. We meditating on this. You got to crave, to demand something from someone day and night, week after week. We are demanding Yahweh Shem Yahshua to bring forth the kingdom of heaven because he promised it. And that's what the Lord said, to give him no rest. Isaiah 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. This is what we want. So we're going to continue to tell Yahweh Shem Yahshai, starting with our apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone on down, that we want the kingdom. You promised this to us, Lord. Papa Kashai, bring forth that righteous kingdom that we so desperately desire for and that you promised to us. Hebrews. We're not worried about what's going on in this society, man. Yeah, we may dibble and dabble, but at the end of the day, the elect know. The elect know, man. Hebrews 13 and 14. For here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. That word seek. Epizeteo. G 1934. Epizeteo. To inquire for, to seek for, to seek diligently. You got to be diligent, speaking to myself. To wish for, to crave, to demand. Intensively, to demand, to crave. Now, when you get that word intensive, if it'll let me just get intensive, not intensively. What? Oh. There we go. Intensive, concentrated on a single area or subject or into a short time, very thorough or vigorous. And what does it say? Intensively, to demand. So what it says, to concentrate on a single area. So where is our demand concentrated on? What is our crave concentrated on? The kingdom of heaven. Perfection. That's what our concentration has to be on. Expressing intensity. Thorough. Rigorous. Exhaustive. And it's going to be exhaustive. It's going to get exhaustive. All out. You got to go all out, man. Complete. Full. Serious. You got to be serious about this. Painstaking. You got to give your all, man, no matter what is set in front of you. Searching. High pressure. Determined. Resolute. Persistent. This is what you got to be, man. This is what we're seeking for. This is what we're desiring for. Second Peter. I'm going to hit the road. 2 Peter 3 and verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Righteousness does not dwell here. Perfection does not dwell here. Only thing that dwells here is ungodliness, wickedness, perverseness. And that's not what we want, man. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're inquiring for. That's not what we're intensively craving. That's not what we're concentrated on. It's the kingdom of heaven, man. Yahweh Bahashim Yahshai. And it's got to be like that continually. Not going to be perfect. Demons are going to creep in, but you got to make sure, speaking to myself first and foremost, that those demons are getting rebuked. It's easy not to rebuke those demons, and then they just set up camp inside your mind, and then now you're bugging out. Easy. And we see examples of it, man, where individuals was not rebuking their demons. Demons are always going to plague your mind. Demons are always going to creep in, man. So you got to push forward and fight those demons with the Spirit. With the Spirit.